Hi everyone! Today I am making popsicles with chamomile tea and blackberries. So first you're just going to need some chamomile tea. I chose to use this tea from Greenwise. I'm emptying about 3 packets into my teapot. This will make a nice strong brew for your popsicles. While that's heating up, I'm going to cut myself some lemons. And then go ahead and chop up my blackberries. I am using frozen blackberries, that way they stay together a little bit better. If you did want a smoother popsicle, you could use non-frozen blackberries or go ahead and blend them in a blender with your tea. I do like the consistency that the frozen blackberries give when they are chopped up. I like the little chunks in the popsicle. You'll see here, since they were frozen, they stay together pretty good. Alright, after the tea has brewed, while it's still nice and warm, you're just going to extract all of that goodness from your tea. And then at this time, you're going to want to add your lemon and your honey so that it could all blend together. This gives your tea a really sweet taste for your popsicles. Of course, you could omit the lemon or the honey depending on your preference. Give it a nice stir. And then I'm going to let that cool down before I go ahead and pour it into my container. This makes more than enough for my 6 popsicle molds. Add your blackberries. And once again, this has been cooled before adding everything. I am going to pick some beautiful viola flowers. They are a very colorful way to add nutrition to your popsicles. They're so beautiful. Here I'm going to put them in my popsicle molds. I tried making them really pretty and putting them at the bottom. Once you pour in the tea, they do float up. Of course, if you wanted to keep them at the bottom, what you could do is pour a tiny little bit of tea, freeze it, and then go back and fill them up. You'll see here they just pop right up. I just went ahead and continued to fill them, and wherever they landed was fine with me. Here I am struggling to get this flower to the bottom, and of course you could add more. I wanted to just add 1 to each popsicle so that the chamomile and blackberry flavors really came through. So after filling all of my molds, and I do leave a little bit of space on top of my popsicle molds. I suggest this because when they freeze, it does expand. This just keeps them very neat. Pop the lids on, and then you go ahead and freeze them. After about 4 to 6 hours, you have these beautiful popsicles. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed.